April, Bears fans. You know what time it is, draft time, one of our most important times of the year. Last time we met in our draft room, we made a promise to you. We have this excellent, awesome digital draft board. We said we're gonna let you see some of the capabilities. Today's your lucky day. This year we are going strictly digital, somewhat changing of the guards. For years and years and years, it's always been done with magnetic cards on our boards. We had our defensive board, our offensive board. We're going to show you how automation makes all the cards eliminated. The first part of it is the team clocks coming straight from the league. You'll know who's on the clock, who they pick. As they are picked, they will show up on the stack. So each team, pick by pick, will show up over here. To show you how the draft process works, we'll be using fictitious player names. The Jaguars are now on the clock. They've made their selection. Through the power of modern technology, the card will disappear from our board and reappear in their draft spot. For us, we have our offensive stack on the left, our defensive stack on the right. The top of the configuration has the capability to show up to 4 live feeds. Another very important part of this process is Coach Nagy. He has a vision and direction where he wants to take our team. So he is in and out of all of our scouting meetings with our staff, and he is more intricately involved when we're meeting with our coaches, giving his opinions, his visions, and what he expects our next steps to be with our team. Modern technology is great, but without our awesome IT wizard, Mike Sadowski, none of this would be possible. He's the architect behind our system. He's designed and built all of the coding to make all of this possible. The finishing touches in stacking the board is when Ryan Pace, Josh Lucas, Champ Kelly, Jeff King, and myself come back in the room here to examine all the data we collected. And we put the final stacks on. When it comes to them as a player, when it comes to them as their medical, when it comes to them as a character, we start the stacking process. Let me show you how it works. For example, the outside linebackers. Ultimately, what puts them up on our board is their ability on the playing field. We stack them and how they play and how they fit in our systems. The first and final grade is them as a player. After that, we also take in consideration the other positions underneath them. Who's a better fit? Who has better character, who has better medical. And as you can see, we also have some color diagrams that show you and tell you a little bit about them without even looking at the player. Yellow can be caution, stay away. It could be something with anything in the player. He's not a fit in what we do schematically. There might be some concerns in how he would fit in with our staff. Blue can mean character. You know, he's a guy that we really don't want to touch right now. He's not a Chicago Bear. He's not what we want. So when we're looking right at the whole board, we can kind of see this guy's a really, really good player. But there's some concerns we need to know about. A common question I always get is, what if guys are graded similar? Different positions, how do we pick which one? Our philosophy has always been draft the best player available. Ryan sticks to it with our board. For example, let me walk you through a scenario. If we have a nose tackle graded the same exact grade as a safety, we would take the process this way. We would obviously talk to Coach Nagy and see what was more of a team value at this point. If we had a lot of depth at safety and we graded the guys similar grades and they're a fit as a Bear and everything else, we would go with the team need at guys that are graded the same exact way. So in this case, we would take the nose tackle, even though we value the safety as the same type of talent. So that's the technology behind our draft board. After the draft, it'd be great to have a Madden tournament with the scouts and coaches, but we're all business here. Thanks for stopping by.